Part 3. The Rise of Babylon. While the northern kingdom was being swallowed by Assyria, the kingdom in the south endured dark days of its own. Then a new king rose, Hezekiah. Hezekiah took the throne in 715 BC, less than a decade after Assyria scattered the 10 tribes of Israel. He was one of the few kings of Judah described as doing right in the eyes of the Lord. Watching the north vanish left a mark on him. He drew the right conclusion. Judah needed to return to God. He launched sweeping reforms unlike anything seen in generations. He tore down the high places, smashed the Asherah poles, destroyed the bronze serpent Moses had made, an object people had begun to worship, and reopened and purified the temple. He even invited the surviving remnant of the northern tribes to come to Jerusalem for Passover, a final echo of a once united Israel gathering in the holy city. But the peace would not last. In 701 BC, a new Assyrian king set his sights on Judah. His campaign left 46 cities in ruins before he turned toward Jerusalem itself. Outside the walls, an Assyrian messenger delivered a speech meant to break the spirit of the people. Your God cannot save you. Every nation we have conquered believed their God would protect them, and all of them fell. Fear spread through the city. Hezekiah went to the temple. He spread the Assyrian letter before the Lord and prayed. Through the prophet Isaiah, God answered with stunning confidence. The king of Assyria would not shoot a single arrow into Jerusalem. He would not raise a siege ramp. He would return the way he came. That very night, the angel of the Lord moved through the Assyrian camp. By morning, 185,000 soldiers were dead. Sennacherib withdrew in humiliation and returned to Nineveh, where he was later assassinated by his own sons. Jerusalem had been miraculously delivered, but it would prove to be Judah's last great moment of glory. History was already shifting again. While Judah celebrated its survival, a new power was rising in the east, patient, ambitious, and growing stronger with every passing decade. Babylon rose in the fertile valleys between the Tigris and Euphrates. For years, the city had chafed under Assyrian rule, biding its time and gathering strength. Now its moment had come. Nabopolassar united the Babylonian tribes, formed an alliance with the Medes, and moved to dismantle the empire that had once ruled them. The first great target was Nineveh, the city God had spared generations earlier when Jonah's preaching brought repentance. But that repentance had not endured. This time, there would be no reprieve. In 612 BC, Nineveh fell. The words of the prophet Nahum echoed over its destruction.
Woe to the city of blood, full of lies, full of plunder, never without victims, many casualties, piles of dead, bodies without number. Nineveh is in ruins. Who will mourn for her?
No one came to her aid. Much of the ancient world celebrated the fall of Assyria. The pharaoh of Egypt, Necho II, saw an opportunity and marched north, hoping to fill the power vacuum left behind. It was a grave mistake. In 605 BC, at Carchemish, two aspiring world powers collided. The battle was decisive. The newly crowned king of Babylon, Nebuchadnezzar, crushed the Egyptian forces and established Babylon as the undisputed superpower of the Near East. Egypt retreated. The Levant, including Judah, now fell under Babylonian control. Judah's king, Jehoiakim, had little choice but to submit. He became a vassal of Nebuchadnezzar. Through Jeremiah, the Lord declared, "Because you have not obeyed my words, I will send for Nebuchadnezzar the king of Babylon, my servant, and bring them against this land." Babylon was more than an empire. In the eyes of the Hebrew prophets, Nebuchadnezzar was an instrument in the hand of God, a rod of divine judgment against a people who had abandoned their covenant. And the story of Judah was about to enter its darkest chapter.